Hi, I'm Chema Cabrero, and I'm in charge of the Military Vehicle Modeling Department at Acrylicos Vallejo. We are starting a series of videos showing the complete painting process and weathering effects on the new Vallejo scenic references. These references are ideal for creating small scenes with figures or small-size vehicles in 1/35th scale. Today, we present the front section of a destroyed KUBELWAGEN. This reference is cast in a very light exclusive resin and with a high level of detail, representing elements of the body, headlights and no-tech light, tow hooks and windshield frame. The vignette allows for two figures to be based at the convenience of the modeler. The ruined wall perfectly represents the irregular masonry and plaster. There is no doubt that this is another great work by our master builder, Edward. The adjustment is so precise that it will take us only a minute to get the piece ready for painting. The reference German dark yellow 73.604 from the primer range is perfect as a base color to prepare the ground for later shades and effects. Vallejo primers provide a great result on all types of materials such as plastics, metals, wood, and resins, with great adhesion and durability. Once the primer is dry, we can better appreciate all the texture details on the terrain and the vehicle. We will use several model air references to define the shadows on the terrain and the base. We will start with a shadow effect cast by the vehicle on the terrain. Next, we will create a transition between the different shades of earth. The progression of lights and shadows is completed by applying a new, lighter tone. A series of tonal changes will now appear on the earth texture, defining its appearance and lighting. We will now apply the base colors of the crumbling wall. We then recreate the remnants of paint with a brush, creating an irregular mapping effect. We will add different shades, starting with the dark base and moving to lighter shades. The different shades for the bricks are chosen from 4 model color references. These shades have been carefully selected using photographs and references that represent the most common shades of fired bricks. We will look for variety in the distribution of these shades, the goal being a natural and realistic finish. We can now assess the result at this stage of the painting process. Several references from the model wash range will now be used to reproduce the effects of dirt and accumulated dust. Washes allow us to quickly achieve very realistic results, adding depth and nuances to the model. A commercial sign is painted on the crumbling wall, using a reference from the Vallejo stencils range. We will cut out the area of our interest and use masks to protect the already painted areas. With the masks removed, we can evaluate the end result, which will bring more visual interest to the model. We will continue applying washes. Their capillarity makes them very easy to use. We will paint the small details with a brush, such as the window debris among the rubble. We continue to apply washes. Their capillarity makes them very easy to use. We can now evaluate the final aspect of the model to correct or change effects according to our criteria. Our finished base.